Hey, here's Joe again, and welcome back to Ghost of a Tale, where we found our way to the kitchen mess hall and want to talk to the gambler here. What brings you to my table, Buck? I was just wondering what game you're playing. Oh, then perhaps I can give you a demonstration. What are we playing? The game is High-Low 7. Bets of between 2 and 5 florins accepted, and you need at least 5 florins to play. Are you in? Remind me of the rules. Alright, we roll a fair dice 2 times. The outcome is high if the sum is 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12. Low if the sum is 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. And 7 if the sum is 7. Before the first roll you get to call one of those 3 outcomes. Payout for a winning bet of high or low is twice the amount wages and 4 times for a winning bet of 7. Are you in? Then let's bet 2. Now before you roll, choose, do you think the sum of the 2 throws will be high, low or 7? High? You're certain? Aye? Alright, take your first throw. You roll a 3. Now roll again. You roll a 5. 2 throws of the dice for a total of 8. That's high. We have a winner. 4 florins for you, friend. That's it. You've cleaned me out for the day. Another time, Buck. What's your name? Bella Lar. I think it was time I was going. Okay. I managed to beat him on the first try. That wasn't too hard. The chance are higher for low and high. It's the most probable outcome that it will be either high or low. It's more probable than 7. If I had to bet on single numbers, I would bet on 7. Because that's the most probable single number to be rolled. Bottles and that cup. Okay, the key that I couldn't read what key it is because it snap toggled me over to it. What's that key that we just picked up? Not the footlocker, that we got that from the guard, but we have the well key now. Okay. We'll take a look at the well then. Morning, my lovely. Take a seat and I'll be with you as soon as I... Oh, here's a new face. I've not seen you here before, Private. Scow. Private Scow. Oh, I'm afraid I'm terrible with names, my lovely. But where are my manners? I'm Rezia. Uma Rezia. That's what they all like to call me around here. Uma? Aye, we're one big family here at Dwindling Heights. I'm like a second mother to them all, mouse and rats alike. I think it's the cooking. So they're letting mice join the rat guard now, are they? Mouse? I don't know what you mean. Please, I can smell it a mile away. I might be old, but I'm not a fool. You're no guard. No, you're a prisoner, aren't you, my lovely? You're a waste from the main gates if you're looking to escape. So what brings you to my kitchen? Are you going to report me? Oh, love, of course not. Though it might be best if you don't show your face here too often. There are a lot of guards coming in and out of the commissary. I'd hate to see anything happen to you. Please, can you spare any food? There's something you could do for me if you're looking for food, my love. You must have seen our apiary down in the garden by now. We've had a mite infestation last summer. The bees abandoned their hives and set it out in the forest. There's been no honey since. If you can find 3 queens and bring them back, the rest should follow. You do that and you can have all the honey you like. Otherwise, let's see, I might have a few bits and pieces lying around, but you need to give me something for them. Thank you, but I'll manage. Make sure you do, love. You're wasting away. What are you cooking? A bone broth. Will you try some? Just a little, if I may. It's cooling right now, but remind me to give you a taste before you go. I'll best go. Wait, Mouse, here. You haven't had your broth. Small taste of Rezia's food and you feel invigorated. Ah, okay, that's where you can save and also rest, I suppose. We need the kitchen key. I suppose we get that when we help her. Can I get up to that apple there? No, not as a rat. God. Good. We got the well key and the footlocker key. I think we've now been everywhere where we can reach for now. So only place to still go is back to the sleeping hall. How is that too risky? Around the corner, that's why, huh? Yeah, that was why. Why wasn't that burned already? Probably didn't save. To the place with all the footlockers is over here. God, is that slow? Oh God, is that slow? God, is that slow? Yeah, I'll return to Rollo after we went to the jail. I wanted to do this entire episode in the jail. That's why I did so much last episode. But then I ran into the kitchen and knew, like, that's gonna be another 5 minutes at least. So we're gonna go for all these footlockers. You need the footlocker key. I have the footlocker key. But probably not the right one. We have a footlocker key. We're gonna find... this one. A marked oval. What the frick is a marked oval? Guard's oval marked with a curious glyph. Silver disc is issued to all members of the Red Guard inscribed with its bearer's name. This oval has a curious glyph etched onto its back face. Uh-huh. Suppose we need that for another quest? I assume we need to find a specific guard for some quest. I'll be looking for all the other footlockers, regardless, to see whether it will fit another one. But that's the only footlocker key we could find. The only one we did find so far. I used it, but it's empty. This might have been a bug. But there's nothing inside. Okay. Good. I'm gonna skip you forward to me arriving at the jail. Halt, identify yourself. I've not seen you about the keep before. I'm Scow. Scow, you recruit. Ha, unlucky for you. Anything to report? A prisoner escaped from the jail. A mouse. Who was on duty? Snarl. Foot was to south to notice the tail door was open. Oh wait, you're Scow. The commander wants you to report to his office. Uh-huh. Just wanting to check whether the guards react to me, but we are already down where we wanted to go. Which was over here. Like they had this one weird cell, yeah. The flooded cell key. Mushrooms. We won't need all this cloth. We can go back to our preferred set, which was this and this and not this and not this and this and this, which makes us way faster normally when we're not in the water. There's a stool here. Nothing here. Nothing there. And that's it. In their cell there was supposed to be a way. I suppose we need that stool then. Because we had these things being able to turn around. Yeah, okay, this one, that one, and a number 3 over there, okay. Which we have to look up. It's not miscellaneous, it's books, yeah, okay. Patal's cipher message. That's not what the message says. The frog has the key. It says this. Leek, Morrow, Turnip. The frog has the key. Okay, let's run to the frog then. Should be over here, yeah. Oh, the ranger boots are doing wonders. What do you want? Come on, you little scrunt. I'm told you have the key for the sewer gate. Oh, a key? Maybe I do, mousy. Maybe I do. May I have it? Aye, maybe you can if you give me the password. Merra? Turnip? Leek? A part fraud or a shopping list? I have no idea. They don't tell me anything. Anyway, the key's in my chamber pot. Alright, I'll take a look. It's not. Bexar Mousy haven't bothered me enough. The sewer key, it wasn't in your chamber pot. Wait. It is now. Bah. Okay. But it still had like instructions on how to use the other thing. This way? No. This way. Okay, we wanted to do Gusto and Fatal's quest here. Which had this. There to the... Okay, it's like ice. G10. One more. And over there. And one more. That opened the stash. And Rollo's lost hammer. Let's give the hammer to the blacksmith and the thing to Gusto and Fatali. Also, I want to try this. Down and lower right. So just point that one down. Just in case it's also at the same place. Nope, it's not interactable anymore. Good to know it's the same puzzle but at a different place. Run up the stairs. We didn't even have to sneak. Bit crazy. The guard not here anymore? Sometimes is, sometimes isn't. Okay. Waiting for him and then running to Rollo. And go. Almost fell off. Almost fell off again. Running is sometimes a bit exhausting. Okay, we need the faster stamina recovery skill. I just realized how bad that is. Freaking hell, I'm taking on the other clothes. I can't just run around and feel like... Put on costume. Ah. Good. There is a shortcut. I tried holding A instead, but that didn't work. Let's go to Rolo. Oh god, am I slow? But I'm safe. That's the best. But god, am I slow? Also, I'm missing one beetle. Ah, joins the red paw, I see. Did we have that? I think we didn't have that yet. Faced with the prospect of invasion, Rogic, the last Red King, abandoned his crown and fled as his kingdom descended into chaos. In the king's absence, the 5 Red Barons, led by Ostrich, united their forces and drove back the Celtarian warships. But there was no heir to the throne, and none could be crowned king anew, for the Stone of Ascension had been lost in the shipwreck that also claimed Rogic's life. And so the barons assembled an emergency ruling council, moving quickly to restore order to the kingdom of the Reds and the annexed lands of Meridia. Unrest was quelled with ruthless and bloody efficiency. The council's emblem, a circle surrounded by 5 crimson strokes, was intended to represent the 5 barons sitting in Congress, but in the midst of many it resembled nothing less than a bloody footprint. The age of the Red Paw had begun. Was there something you needed, Private? Here have your hammer. So you do. A good tool, that is. Glad to have it back. Here. 5 florins. Now, is there anything you need? Looking for some items of clothing. Ranger. I can help you, but you need to know your way around this place first. Let's see. If you can't find your own, I can sell them for, let's say, 6 florins each. The blacksmith fishes through his belongings and pulls out a roll of tattered papers. Anything here take your fancy? 6 florins apiece. The map of the sewers. I don't know whether I have to buy it, but I don't know what I would buy for florins. The sewer map, you're certain? Nah, let's try to find it by ourselves. Okay, and I'm running to Gusto and Fratelli and skipping you. And there we already are. Here's your stash from the cell. That's the good stuff. And you have the smithy's hammer, so we're all square, right? Aye, we're square. Just watch yourself. There's something off about the smithy. Aye, have you seen his teeth? They're wooden. Rows of little wooden stumps. Like a haunted forest. Like a pauper's graveyard. I haven't yet been able to get that whistle. And you've looked in the Thundercrab's den? I should go. The harbor. How would I even go to the harbor? First I'll have to go to the sewers, for which I now have the map. Okay. So I'm skipping you ahead to the sewers. There's a freaking ladder here. Sometimes it's very dark here and sometimes not, depending on how dark it's outside. A florins here, great. 3 florins, 9 florins, and nothing else. I mean, yes, that would buy me that map that I don't think I need. And we are at where the sewer gate is. Where it's freaking dark. First lantern. Okay. I assume we'll find stuff. And lantern. I would need the candlestick to light up that. And then forward with this. Other door. Probably key. That's where we need the sewer key. Why do we have double sewer key doors? Okay. I don't want to fall down. Those are glowy mushrooms. I don't think I need my costume anymore. So this, not this, but this. I don't want to fall down. Oh god. Ah! Yes, of course. And these are weird mushrooms. They do weird stuff. Okay. And I have no way to find myself around here. Because I haven't entered from a proper place, which is great. Burn that. There's a gate. There's a trap. There's a trap. And this is where we fell. Okay. Let's try that again. With light. And yes, we managed it to the other side. This looks like shortcut gate. Maybe, but not openable from this side. This side. Leads to like an upper floor of a place. Florence. Side. Quick save. For that we need the distillery key. We saw movement in the water, which is a thing that I don't like. Yeah, I see movement in the water. Just try to stay above the water level. And we can go up here, which leads to a place which doesn't help me at all. Great. My lantern will go out in a second. Into the weird mist. Door lever. Death tongue mushroom. More death tongue mushroom. Lantern's empty. This goes nowhere. Death tongue mushroom. This metal ring, I have no idea what to do with it. God. These are two metal rings. Is it books? This one. Down and down left. Okay, this actually leads me to the place I want to go. So let's quick save, go out. But there's so much other places to explore. So let's do those now. Oh, Florence. Uh-huh. This is back out of the sewer. Wait. Wasn't there just something on the ground? Some weird interaction point? Florence. Hey! There was a red interaction point on the ground. Weird. So through here. Through here, around that corner, on top of that wood, and up the ladder. Okay, don't know when I lost my life, but we can just eat. Anything that's question mark? Nope. So let's eat mushrooms. That's out, so candle. Florence. 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 Yeah, this is a freaking shithole. Where we get all the Florence that someone shed out, but why the frick would I unlock this door and go to it if it's only 3 Florence worth of money? So assume this is like in the sewers below a cell and he'll be dropping something here. And we have to re-find this later. I assume that's directly under the pirate cell. And yeah, we'll lose a bit of life in a second. And yes, I know my way around poison swamps. Just jump to not get hit by the poison. That's easy. Freaking hell, quick save. Okay. Ah. Quick save. Thank you. Good. We get to the alchemist. Candace, 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 Candace. Oh. Yeah, we didn't really restock on them ever since we... Apple and go on top of that. Okay, bottles. Hello, not alchemist, apothecarist. I was always thinking alchemist now, but okay. Oil jar. This is the refill everything station here in the sewers. I like it so far. We need a few more bottles, I think. Apple and a bottle. No, we're full on bottles. Slime jars, fate cards, cheese, more slime jars. Mainly the slime jars, which we are not full of, I think. And we have a lot of food because I didn't get found much. Nothing in the barrel. We'll talk to the apothecarist in a second. Don't you worry. That's also the distillery key. And I think it's even the same door. Nothing here. That's an empty barrel. That's just nothing that looks like something. It's an elevator lever. Which makes the elevator move up. Great. Florence. The Okay. The weight is here, so the elevator must already be up, is what I wanted to say. You can get crushed by that elevator. Probably. I want to see where it leads. Can't lead way up, but a bit. Push those doors. Barrel room key. That was the barrel room key. Oh, here. That's a nice welcome shortcut. Let's go back down. That's the room, the one room in the jail where I have the shortcut to go around it, but didn't see the shortcut the first time going back, so I used a lot of items to go through and then fared very stupid. It's that room. Okay, first of all, why didn't we get a sewer map in here? So a sewer map has to be bought, or did we just not see it? I mean, it could be up on that shelf, for example. That's where I would put it. Next to those slime fill jars up in that corner. I'm seeing you up there. I want to grab you items that I need, that I want. Physics and roll around a bit, just a bit. Oh. Okay, let's talk to the guy. Where have you been? I was expecting you hours ago. Expecting me? Aye, the master told me you'd be here last night. I was beginning to think the leeches had done for you. Anyhow, you're here now. Scrawny, aren't you? Soft paws, weak arms. But you have a full set of limbs, I suppose you do. Let's get to work. I promised the master that this next batch would be ready in time for the wallowing. An annual ritual held in the forest when the rains have fallen in earnest and the ground is at its muddiest. For 3 days, creatures of all kinds and of questionable character come together to wallow. Presumably, the exact nature of the events that take place at the wallowing remains a mystery. Indeed, none can agree exactly what it is that the wallowing is meant to celebrate or commemorate. Some say it represents death and rebirth, or the opportunity to bask in one's misery. Others believe it to be a ritual of unity in which all creatures are rendered anonymous and equal by the mud. What is certain is that fewer creatures than when went in ever emerged from the wallowing. Okay. And I, Faustus Rod, like to keep my word. You're Faustus Rod? Aye, you've heard of me. Didn't you cause the Baron's tail to drop off? Excuse me, I was trying to save it. It wasn't my fault, the Baron. Who told you that? Silas, the signal guard. A signal guard should know better than most that words have consequences. Now I have some matters to attend to elsewhere, so I need you to mind this still while I'm away. This is a critical stage in the progress. If the pressure falls too low, the batch will be ruined. Any leaks in the pot or the pipe must be repaired immediately. Be warned, the vapors are extremely noxious, so work quickly. I only begun for a few moments, so I can't imagine you'll have time to get into too much trouble. Oh my god. Back soon. Trouble brewing. Plug all of the stills leaks. Mouse, I've returned. Did you encounter any problems while I was gone? Nothing I couldn't manage, sir. Very good, very good. What is it you're making here, sir? Rugek, a unique brew of my own creation. Rugek, sir? What's that? A potent form of rotgut distilled from fungus, nature's most wondrous gift. I call it Rugek in memory of my first assistant. He gagged on it. He was the first to sample it. The name derives from his attempt to say the word rotgut afterwards. I thought it a fitting tribute to his sacrifice. He basically lost his tongue. Great. Why should I help you? Is that not why you're here? But should I not get something in return? My work is of profound importance. Is that knowledge not its own reward? No? Very well, I will find some suitable recompense for your efforts. What else can I do for you, sir? I need you to gather samples of mycelium from the Death's Tongue mushroom. 7 should do it. Mycelium? Yes, the branching network of hyphae that... Never mind, just bring me 7 Death's Tongue mushrooms. The purple-capped mushrooms that grow out there in the sewers. You'll have no doubt seen a few on your way here. Indigenous to the caverns and dark places that line the easternmost shore of Lake Veia, the Death Tongue mushroom is so named on account of its purple caps, said to resemble the lolling sworn tongue of the victims of its poison. Take this. A leather mask, much like his own. You need it to protect you from the miasma. Miasma? Will you be repeating everything I say? The miasma, the noxious spores given off by the Death Tongue mushrooms. No go. I have much to do. Also, I wanted to talk to you. I need your help to make an antidote for spider's venom. I see, and what possible reason would I have to prepare for you this antivenom? If it's beyond your abilities, I understand. I study physics at the University of Keem, and I will not... Also known as the Eternal City, Keem is a beacon of... It's a beacon! It's a beacon of knowledge. Also, it's a bacon of knowledge. Bacon. Shining out across the whole of Pangaea and home of the prestigious eponymous university. It is said the books contained within the walls of the great library are so numerous they could form a staircase leading up to the heavens. It's also said the scholars of Keem are prone to hyperbole. Yeah. You have a sample of the venom to work with, of course. I don't. Yes, I assumed as much. Check the traps that are laid about the sewers. You might be in luck. You have a strange idea of luck, don't you think? Do you want my help or not? Here for the venom. Bring the sample to me. I'll do the rest. Okay. So we'll put on the mask. The anti-poison mask. I can't change my clothes even if he told me to. And save. And then we're gonna go search for the venom in it. Can you give me the distillery key? That would be nice. Or maybe it's like... Oh god! I thought it was like a weird short-term bug that made my vision this way, but it's the fucking plague mask. It was, I thought it was so weird that my vision was that blurry. But boy, okay. We need to bring this to the place where I see the freaking Thank you, distillery key. We'll look at you in a second. Hadn't I seen the cupboard that I couldn't reach, I would have not gone back up here to get the stool. Or better to look for a stool, because I didn't remember one. Another plague doctor hat. What does that do? More venom and falling resistance, but worse auditive and visual discretion. Not better poison resistant. Game stupid sometimes. Put that on. Yeah, that looks stupid. Put my own one back on, it's better. Save, and I almost went out the stupid way. Let's go out to the distillery. Is this the same door I went to from the other side, or is this a different one? I think I'm having trouble with my mind. Just with the distillery key, why not? Florence and a ranger mask, yes. Definitely safe finding that stranger mask. Ranger mask. This goes back out above. Was this where I was before? I vaguely remember a place that looked similar to this. I vaguely remember a place. Don't remember checking the barrels though. Don't remember not opening a door, although I saw one, so I definitely wasn't here. I was in this room, yes. Okay, so... this is the other side of that, yes, of course. I hate the Plague Doctor mask. I don't know why her full head-on run into these things all the time. I have no idea. Door with the sewer key. Oh god, there might be so much we missed in here. Ranger tunic. The ranger died in here. It's like this. Then we might need to look more into this place. And get ourselves the sewer key. The sewer map from Rolo. I already got turned around so much in this room that I don't know where I've been and where I've not been. Especially since this is a dead end. Sewers map. Thank you. We are there. There's one that goes to the right. From here. There is an upper place there. And we could try climbing to. You need a candlestick for that. Burn. Crimson mushroom. A dead spider. Got our anti-venom. Thank you, Sewers map. Would have never found it without the map. Okay, left bumper. Okay, we've been through here, yes? Yes. With several other sides. Up here is where there should be another way through. Don't know whether we've been here before. Yes, we've been here before. Okay, this was our main way in once. Yeah, this leaves the sewers. Okay. Good. Nothing there. Down. It's supposed to help me against the freaking death tongs. Two of them. I assume we need to get all of them, and I freaking didn't care to look too much at all of them. Okay. So up here. Oh god. You're getting so turned around when you have the map open and can move at the same time. Where... Didn't I just jump down there? And then ran back around? Like just a second ago? Yes. That's how I came there. Okay. Now that's how I came to be there. Okay. This place. There is a way over there. Which I'm pretty certain that I explored that place. But let's go back in. Maybe I needed to have my lights on, or I had to have the anti-poison stuff. Maybe I need to have the cloth pack on my nose. Okay, turn that off. Left bumper. Okay, when we follow the tunnel, there should be something else. When we follow the tunnel to the left. Death Song Mushroom. Death Song Mushroom. I think we have all of them. This goes nowhere. But we are done with what we have to do with for the apothecaries down here. Good. So let's hide. And quick save. 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 And also real save because I want to end my 5th episode here. Okay. We did everything we could for the freaking apothecarist. We found a lot of places of the ranger equipment. We have like 1, 2, 3 now. Like the tunic, the boots and the mask. According to the quest, we still need... a hood and a bed. We also need a silk sash and a bed. And a pair of buccaneer boots. We need to return to Foster's. Okay. So for 2 of our quests we have to return to Foster's. The roses will be scattered throughout the entire map. We might need to return down here. That's Scab Beaters, that's that, and also return to Foster's. Okay. Good. For 2 of our quests we have to return to Foster's, so that's what we're doing first thing tomorrow. Have a nice day, see you then.